So I was thinking it, and I wasn't going to say it, but I have to say it. I'm so glad I waited. Hi everyone, welcome to 16 Figure Focus, and in this video, Star Wars Celebration is well and truly kicked off, and Hot Toys are doing it in style. They're giving us stuff we actually want, stuff we need in our lives. This is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale C-3PO, the actual golden one. The one when you think C-3PO, when you think Star Wars, like come on, when you think Star Wars, things pop into your head. Darth Vader, you know, Luke Skywalker, Han and Chewie, Obi-Wan, but R2-D2 and C-3PO, they are as iconic characters as it gets. So this is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale die-cast C-3PO 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. What a time to be alive. This looks super. I'm so surprised that Hot Toys haven't done a C-3PO before. Tamashii Nations have done one. It was die-cast. It's basically soaring in price and value if you can find one. Sideshow did one. It was a good representation. Looks on the shelf. But I'd imagine this one is going to blow it out of the water because it's Hot Toys. Hot Toys tend to do better figures than Sideshow. That's just the long and short of it. And this is going to be die-cast. And you've got the Space Monkey. Salacious Crumb tearing his eye out. I cannot look at this and not hear Salacious Crumb. Okay. So what do we have to do here? So I don't actually have any prices. But being this is 6 scale die-cast, quick look on Sideshow. Because I want to check. I want to check what the other one was priced at, because it might give us an idea. Might just give us an idea. Right, so this here, C-3PO 330. Now, I don't know was this die-cast. I cannot remember it was this die-cast. I do not remember. So, I want to check to see if this actually was or is die-cast. I'm looking, reading this through here. I'm not seeing die-cast details. Additional details. No. I don't think this one's die-cast. No, it is. It is. I can see the symbol there. It is. It is. Grand. Okay, so 330 die-cast. So I'd imagine this one would be in around that price. Maybe a little more. Maybe around 330 to 350. Maybe. I'm speculating. Anyway, let's take a look at this. This is 100% coming to the collection. There is no question. When I saw the Vader earlier on, I was like, okay, I already have the Kenobi Vader, but this is the original trilogy, so it's different. It's different. Okay, this is coming to the show, to the collection show. So C-3PO 1/6 scale figure, collectible figure. It's die-cast, simple, modest base there. I probably won't use it. Realistically, I'd want this and an R2-D2 in a detolf shelf. Job done. But I do like the way Salacious Crumb is up there tearing his eye out. Nice little touch. There's a bit of force. Look, oh my god, Jesus. This is it. Like, that just screams Star Wars. It's such a simple, classy look and display. This is what I want. The two posed exactly like that. Okay, not there. That's the in-art Joker. He's never moving. I don't know where I'm going to put him, but I'm going to put him in the shelf somewhere. Okay, so this looks like a C-3PO is coming. Now, I know they've done C-3POs before. Sorry, this looks like an R2-D2 is coming. I know they've done R2-D2s before. We've got that Attack of the Clone one on pre-order. Fine. I'm not a prequels fan, so I waited literally with the days they dropped, and I did my video, and I, ogled the two of them because they look super. I did say, well, it's not original trilogy. I don't collect sequels. I don't collect prequels. I'm gonna wait. And there was, I heard people talking in groups and YouTube and stuff saying like, what if the Attack of the Clone ones were the only ones you're gonna get? Newsflash, Hot Toys are a company, they want to make money, so they're going to continue of making different versions of the same characters, whether 2.0s, 3.0s, 7.0s, whatever. So it was kind of inevitable that they were going to do this, personally. So, and I was comfortable with the fact if I was wrong, I was wrong. Now, what you can see here is the R2-D2, just want to talk about that a second. They did a Force Awakens one, but I cannot bring myself to get a sequels figure, even though it looks very, very, very similar. they've done an original trilogy R2-D2, which is starting to climb up on eBay and the aftermarket, or in the wild, as you would say. It came with everything but the kitchen sink. It has a light up parts thing, it has a controller, I think it made sounds, it had all these different components popped out, revealing multiple different accessories. This one looks a bit more weathered than that, so I'm hoping during the week they're going to do the right thing and just announce it. Come on, Howard. Okay, but we're here to talk about C-3PO. So die-cast, golden, it's not like golden in the sense of like the end of A New Hope when he's like golden, when it's like shiny, 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 shiny. That one will more than likely be announced for the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. But then I'll be too old to care. I know that's not true. I'll still like Star Wars, but like that's okay. It's 2023, 77. You're talking 4 years for the 50th anniversary. They're more than, if Hot Toys are still in business, they're more than likely going to do a 50th anniversary A New Hope line. That's when you're going to get your 2.0s, 3.0s of the original trilogy, I would imagine. And then I suppose if they're working on the same time frame as from announcement to release, you're probably talking 18 months to 2 years. So you're really going to wait like what, 6 years for the C-3PO on the hope that they do the really shiny version? No, I'm not. I pass on Attack of the Clones for this. This is happening. And I think this is better because 90% of the trilogy, he looked like this. He wasn't always super shiny and he wasn't stripped down, obviously, until the prequels. So this is the, if you want to say, definitive C-3PO, personally. All looks good. I love the fact that it's die-cast. I love the fact that it's the proper color. He kind of has, I'm noticing here, the right leg from the knee down is a bit more silvery. Shame on me for not noticing that before. Is that how it always was in the Return of the Jedi? I always thought it was kind of weathered gold, but like, you know, it's, I think that's kind of cool. It actually breaks it up a bit. I love the wiring in the center. I wonder what articulation doesn't really matter too much because all I want to do is pose it like this. I'm gonna have a very unoriginal but classic pose, or even like that. This just makes me happy. Like, it's just like, this is like nostalgia in a photo. R2-D2 looks good, probably like the world's most famous droid. Yeah, you see, like this R2-D2 has everything but the kitchen sink. This does remind me of that original trilogy R2-D2 that they put out there a few years ago. It was branded. It was kind of like the Stormtrooper. Yeah, that trooper up there is not actually branded A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. It's branded Star Wars Trilogy. So it was kind of like branded, this R2-D2 was branded just original trilogy Star Wars. So I'm hoping that this one isn't that one and we're actually going to get this. I'd be very surprised if they don't take this opportunity to pair the two of them together and announce this one, because this is printing money as far as I'm concerned. Like, yeah, and it seems to have like everything. That's pretty cool. And if Return of the Jedi, it might have the little waiting table thing. Because what the Sideshow did that, or I have a memory of an R2 with that kind of waiting table from Jabba's sail barge. So that might happen as well. This is just cool. The little saw, class. Little hand he has as well, stealing the twigs off Yoda when Yoda was singing now stop, that log had a child. If you know where that reference is from, please comment that in the comment section down below. That log, it had a child. Okay, so this is what it comes with. It's kind of sparse, but it's C-3PO. He's not going to come with a rocket launcher, is he? Okay, so you have C-3PO, diecast, golden. You have all that wiring detail and stuff like that in the middle. You have this base, very, very simple modest base, probably won't use it. A few swap out hands. The swap out head sculpt, which is good because it's the one with the eye popped out. I wouldn't fancy my chances if it was like a swap out eye and then sticking in the eye with the wires coming out. I wouldn't like that because a high chance of break it. And you got the Space Monkey, Salacious Crumb. A lot of people who like their creatures and their droids are going to be delighted with that. Yeah, it's a nice touch, isn't it? Very cool, very cool. Salacious Crumb looks pretty good as well, because let's face it, he looked like a puppet on screen, and you know, so he looks like a puppet now as well. I just cannot look at him and not hear that laugh. So you have all the wiring and circuitry here. I think that's just great. The way none of these wires are the same. You got the yellow wire, you got the red wire, you got the kind of grey wire with the looks like a copper connector in the middle. You got something that looks like a chain here, and the back is textured as well. That's very cool. Yeah, so for, again, I'm guessing this is somewhere between $330, $350. Interchangeable faceplate with the regular non-battle damage look, and then you got the other one with the eye popped out because of Salacious Crumb. You got Salacious Crumb himself, and then if you swap out parts and a base, what time to be alive. 2 very, very exciting drops. Really, really excited because I'm going to see Star Wars Celebration tomorrow. Flying to London tomorrow, meeting up with a lot of other collectors and YouTubers. Really, really exciting times. Who knows what announcements or drops we'll have. I can imagine you're going to get an Ahsoka trailer, an announcement of some other different shows and stuff like that. But look, exciting times. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Are you picking this up or not? You can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Stay tuned to both of those platforms, actually, Instagram anyway, and YouTube, because I will be doing shorts and some lives and stuff like that over the next few days from Celebration. So yeah, that's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.